Hi, welcome to my live, to Myrna Sandoval's kitchen. Tonight we're cooking some Puerto Rican food. Right now I'm getting the rice started. We're going to be making arroz con gandules, fried pork chops, and some potatoes and beans with their sauce. And right now what I'm doing is I'm stir frying the pork meat, diced up meat in my pan that I'm going to prepare the rice in. And as this is frying, I'm going to get the pork chops going. And let's see, which one is the middle? Okay, this is for the beans. And then we'll do this one. I need a match for that one. Alright, got it going. Alright, so over here we're going to get our beans going. Right here we're going to get our pork chops going. And so, tonight we're going to be doing pink beans by Goya. It's by, they're pink beans and habichuelas rosadas by Goya. And you want to keep all its juice in there. I'm going to use 2 cans. Got our beans in there now. And I'll let that come to a boil. And then we'll add our potatoes in there. Let's get this stirred up. And the reason why you want to dice up some pork, little chunks of meat for your rice is because it gives it an added flavor, an added accent to the rice. So that's why I like to do that. You know, you don't necessarily have to. You can use ham, but I like using the pork meat. So let me season a little bit more of these pork chops and we'll get them started in the oil. Okay. I think I could get another one. There you go. And we'll season on the other side. And there you go. Okay, so now I need to get a little frying pan so that I can do the sofrito. Go ahead and move this. off to the back of the stove. These potatoes can go on the counter. And there we go. So, grab a little bit of oil over here. And now what we're going to do over here is we're going to prepare our sauce for the beans, I mean. And so I'm going to add some sofrito to this. Okay. Let that fry up. Oops, I caught on here. And let that cook up. Okay, so now this is ready. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add my sofrito. And so we're going to add tomato sauce to both pots because we're preparing our sauce and our rice. And the sauce prepares both the same way. Okay? Let me put this up there. Okay. Now we'll stir this up. And now I'll stir this over here. Okay. Next, we're going to add our capers and our olives to both pots. I like to add plenty, so I'm going to go ahead and add some more. And some more. And the Spanish olives that I'm using are by Goya. They're Manzanilla Spanish olives. And these are capers by Goya. And I'm using them both in the rice and in the beans and potatoes. Okay? Now I'll add my seasoning packet to each one, which is a Sazon Goya with culantro and achote. This gives it seasoning, and it also gives it color. Stir that up. So now our sauce is ready for our beans. Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side while I get our beans to come to a boil, and our potatoes. We're going to mix our beans and potatoes together. And then we're going to put the lid, this is the lid to the pork chops. Okay. And let me get the lid over here for the beans and potatoes, and we'll let that come to a little boil, a little simmer. Now we're going to add our gandules. This is what it looks like. They're pigeon peas. Okay. Now when you add this to your rice, it's extremely important that you do not throw the juice away. You add it to your rice. Why? Because it gives it extra flavor. Okay, you throw the juice away, you're throwing away the best part. Okay, so you're gonna mix your gandules in there, which are pigeon peas in English. Okay, and so now we're gonna add 2 cups of rice. Each cup measures equally out to 1 cup. Okay. Then I'm going to stir that in there. And so now we're going to add my favorite cooking companion, which is Goya Adobo All-Purpose Seasoning. And you're going to add approximately a tablespoon. And then you'll stir that up with your rice and your gandules and everything in there. Okay. And now we're going to add our water. Each bottle of water is equal to 2 1/4 of a cup. So you want 2 cups per cup of rice. Okay, so because I had the juice from the can, I'm only going to add 1.5 bottles of water to the rice. Okay. A little bit of water over here. Get this going. Some juice. Okay. I'll stir this all up. And there you have the rice already preparing. And we'll come over here and we'll get this boiling, the beans and the potatoes. And now we'll turn over our pork chops. And again, cover. Okay? Okay, so now I'm going to add some of this seasoning, which is sabor a jamón de cocinar, okay? And this is also from Goya. Okay, want to mix that in there. And so those are the preparations of the food, of how you prepare the rice, your potatoes and beans, and the pork chops. And so we'll just let this come to a boil. I'm waiting on my beans and potatoes to come to a boil and let the rice boil. And in the meantime, we're cooking pork chops. We're frying up some pork chops to go with our rice and to go with our potatoes and beans. If you like the contents that I'm bringing to you, please subscribe. Hit the red subscribe button. The like, because you enjoy the contents that I'm bringing to you, and that way you won't miss out on any other content, you know, of my videos as I post my recipes. And make sure you hit that bell next to the subscribe button so that you're notified every time a video is available for view. And also the recipes will be being posted as well, with the meals preparation for you know, for your convenience, you know, so that you can prepare them in your own household. I'd like to thank you for joining Myrna's Sandoval's Kitchen and supporting our channel. And I look forward to bringing you more recipes to enjoy. So now let's check out how our beans are doing. Okay, they haven't started boiling as of yet. So let's turn up the flame so we can give it a little boost. And now our rice is boiling, so that's good right there. You want your rice to boil and until it dries, and then you turn it and cover it. So I thank you for joining us in our meal preparation and being a part of Myrna Sandoval's kitchen. You guys are probably wondering, wait a minute, that's not the kitchen that we normally see. And you're right. I'm currently down visiting with my son, and so I'm using his kitchen. And soon we'll be back in my kitchen. Most likely tomorrow. And but for today, we're in my son's kitchen. Okay, so for all of you on Facebook, thank you for joining my live, and like, share, and so that you can get the word out to other friends on that you have on your Facebook list, and they can share with their friends also, and then we can get my recipes out there for many of you to be able to enjoy. Thank you once again for joining my live, and don't forget you can also view us on YouTube at Myrna Sandoval's Kitchen. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment and share. And thank you for joining me in my live on Facebook, and have a blessed night. Which one is it? I forget. This one. Okay. Now it looks like our beans and our potatoes are starting to boil, so I will stir them. And now they're ready for me to add the sauce that goes to season it. Our tomato sauce, our sofrito, and capers and olives that we stir fried. So you're going to add it into that like this. Okay. And now we'll bring it to a boil. So far, we're coming along good. Let's check our pork chops. Give them another little turn. So now I'm going to leave them uncovered, so that way they can start browning and get a little crisp to them. So once everything's completely prepared, everything's done, that we're ready to serve and enjoy, I will post at the end of the video a picture of what the plate is supposed to look like. Thank you for joining Myrna Sandoval's Kitchen. Once again, remember to hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell and hit like because you enjoy the contents that I'm bringing to you, so that I can continue to bring you more contents. Thank you for joining me and have a blessed evening.